What's going on, guys? Today I'm going to be going through exactly how I do product research and almost doing it live, but I will edit it up so you don't get the boring parts. But I'm going to be showing you the tools I use, how I look through things, and just how I think about looking at certain products and if they're good, why they're bad, why they're a certain way, or things to look out for. So I'm going to jump right in and I'll talk when I find something, and I'm just going to go through this process. So the first thing I'm going to do is I go over to Viral Launch, which is a product research tool. They have multiple tools. That is this main page. So I always have Viral Launch open. I have Amazon.com open, and then I'll have Alibaba, and then sometimes a couple other tools depending on the way of doing product research, because there's a lot of different ways you can go about doing it. So I'm just going to go through here. And first thing I do is I select my categories. Now, sometimes I'll look in multiple categories at once. Sometimes I'll look at just one category. So it really depends. For the sake of this, I'm going to only choose a couple. Now, the ones I usually have the most luck in are baby, health, and household. Now, you will get a lot of crap in this, like supplements that you have to sort through. So industrial, office products, sports and outdoors are usually pretty good. Beauty, I usually won't select, or I'll look through it by itself. Again, a lot of products in there that are very competitive. I'll skip over always cell phones and accessories for the most part, because those are insanely competitive, the majority of them. Home and kitchen, and patio and lawn, tools and home improvement. Now, those are all the ones I will select. Now, as far as the information up here for sales, it will depend on the price range I'm looking at. So I'm going to do the price first. For me, minimum I'm going to put is $20 because I'm looking for higher profit. And we'll just say the max is, we'll go with $50 today. Now, the sales, I want at least, we'll say 300 sales per month. So they're selling 10 units a day, and my goal is $10 profit. So about 3,000 profit a month from each product. Now, review count is how we gauge competition. So the max reviews I'm going to put here is probably 75. Now, I will not usually fill out this information unless I'm trying to search really, really deep. So this will pull up a list of products that meet all of that criteria on Amazon. And I'll usually look through these, and a lot of them I know what to skip or what to go through, and that's just a matter of experience. But I'll usually take things and I'll look at them, and I'll go and search them on Amazon and use another tool, which I'll show you in 1 second. So I'd go through these, and something like printer filament, I know is going to be a little competitive. I know this is a heavy item from what I've seen, so your fees are going to be higher, and it sells at a higher price. Now, anything big brands, so Nike, I skip. Any clothing. So for this, actually, I'm going to unclick sports and outdoors so we don't have to sort through all of that, but normally I would. So this first thing, Benlink smart light switches. I know that's going to be something that's very competitive, so I skip that. Back to school supplies, that's a bundle. I know it's going to be competitive as well. A lot of big name brands in there. Voice control smart speaker, Wi-Fi diffuser. I know diffusers and speakers are very competitive, so I know this will be as well. And I'll keep going, and I'll show you guys once I find something worth looking at. So I'm going to use this one as the example. I found an expandable garden hose that meets this criteria. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take whatever the main keyword is, which is going to be expandable garden hose for this one. Now, nothing more. You don't want a long title. And all I do is go and search that keyword on Amazon. And then Viral Launch up here is their Chrome extension. I click on this, and it pulls information from all these listings and tells me their reviews, their sales, and a couple other pieces of information. So review quantity and sales are really what we're looking at here. And you can see on this product, 300 reviews, 150, 1,200, 400, 200, 100, and then a couple lower ones. It's a very competitive product. These reviews are way higher. We want to see the majority of these under 100, under 75. However, the sales are very high. Now, this might also be a seasonal type product. People might not be watering nearly as much in winter. So that's something to keep in mind, and that's when you can use another tool such as Camel, which I will show you guys really quickly. Now, this website, you can see the sales and the price history of certain products. So what I can do is I can either take a specific product from Amazon, copy and paste the title or the ASIN, or just search up expandable garden hose, and choose one of these products. So I'm going to click on this, and I'm going to go down here and go over to sales rank history. Now this one does not have any history, so we're going to back out and click another one. So here is a good example. Now, right here we can see all the dates down here, and what we're doing is we're looking to see if this item is seasonal. Now, if it's seasonal, you can go after it if you want to. It's not something I generally go after because I'd rather have sales year round because I know those products are out there. So this person started selling May 5th of 2018. So we see 2018, May 5th. So they haven't been selling for a year yet, so we don't really know if it's seasonal, but we can see they were selling well all right here. And then their sales rank dropped a little bit, not a ton, and then it came back up. So because it came back up so quick in a matter of a couple days, this is just them running out of inventory. So what I'd want to do is go check another product that is the same thing and that's been selling for longer and see. So this one's been selling since June, so this one will be hard to tell as well. They had a little dip, might be running out of inventory, but generally the same. So it doesn't look like it's seasonal, these two, but I would look at more and see. So then I'd go back and I'll catch up with you guys in one sec when I find another one. So here's another product that's an example. Now I'm familiar with this product. It's actually something I've sold in the past a while ago. And this is an ultrasonic pest repeller. Now what we do again, go over here and we'll search it up. Now on these, I'm trying to show you guys a variety of different things. So something too competitive, something decent, something that maybe you don't always see. So I'm going to pull up these numbers again with viral launch. And what these little exclamation points mean is that it is an outlier. So it doesn't have sales information. So it has a ton of reviews right here, and that's not normal. So it's an outlier based off of the averages, which are these red listings, which if I select them, they will then be counted in the average. So for this one, the sales are generally very good. We're looking for 300 plus, and the majority of these are over 300. Now the reviews, you see the first two guys have a lot of reviews, but then the reviews drop, and these are very low for the amount of sales, and that looks good. However, from my experience, this, seeing 5 reviews, 6 reviews, 1, 4, all at the top for something I know is a little bit more of a competitive product. I know there's big name brands that have this product, and I don't really see them right here. This is telling me I should be careful with this product. It looks a little bit almost too good to be true. And I think that it could either be Amazon is restricting this product or making it more difficult for people to be able to sell it, or you need pre-approval, or are just deleting listings. So if it's a restricted product, Amazon does not allow you to sell it. However, there's always people selling restricted products and they don't get removed, but a lot of times you will get removed still. And you can say, oh, other people are selling it, and they'll say, well, they're not supposed to be, and they'll remove your listing. So that is something to watch out for, and this product kind of screams that to me when you see this amount of low reviews and this amount of sales. What this could also mean is that they did a large giveaway. So this is an average over 30 days, right? So they got 900 sales. Well, what if they've only been selling for 2 days and they decided to give away 30 units each day? That would look like 900 sales a month because it averages it out. And they only have 1 review. I do not think they're actually selling that much. So what we can do is we can go to Camel, see their sales data and search this product, or you can go and see more information under detail statistics, or right here, you can actually see, so BSR just stands for bestseller rank, which is directly correlated with how many units they're selling. The lower your bestseller rank, the more units you're selling. So we can see what it looks like if there was a huge spike, maybe they did a giveaway. So this looks like they did a giveaway here. They sold a ton for a couple days, came down, and this is over the last 30 days. So we could click on this and see, okay, they were ranked 19,000 here, but then they were ranked 1,000 here for their bestseller rank. Now it looks a little fishy. Either they ran out of inventory, so they were down here before, and it looks like they ran out of inventory for a week and then came back in and got back right where they were. So that's what these spikes look like to me. This might just be a normal day spike. but it looks like this person's struggling to stay in inventory. Now let's look at the listing with one review, see what that looks like. So for the last 30 days, it looks pretty consistent. Now, one thing to keep in mind is Amazon just cleaned up a bunch of fake reviews. So a lot of products that got reviews illegally now have very low amounts of reviews, which could be this. So we're gonna look at one more, and they were selling really well and then jumped up. So that's a huge jump. That's going from selling probably 30, 40, 50 units a day to selling 1 to 2 units a day. So either they were doing large giveaways here or they ran out of inventory. It's only been 2 days, so I'm gonna assume they ran out of inventory here. But that's just something to keep in mind and look at that not a lot of people will do. And again, I'll do it with different types of products. So they were up here, they dropped pretty quick, came back up. So this looks like a normal chart right here. You will have fluctuations. So that's a cool tool you can use in Viral Launch as well. So pretty much I would go through this process and I would keep sorting through here. Now there's other things you can do. Let's say we're gonna start this product for fun. So what I do is go over to Alibaba and click on this cost calculator tab over here. And I'd look at how expensive this product would be to start. So let's say the average person is selling, so this looks like 1 unit, a 6-pack, a 4-pack, a 6-pack, a 6-pack. So a 6-pack looks like it's the most popular, and it looks like we would have to sell around the $25 to $24 range. So I'm gonna say the average sale price is 24, so 26. So this is what our profit would be if we sold at 26. Now, the referral fee is 15% of the sale price. The Amazon fees are based off of the dimensions and the weight. And landed unit cost is just what they think you can get the product for per unit with shipping and everything else. So you can see these are the fees over here and how much per unit they think it would cost. Now, this, you can go and edit the settings, but it tells you what, let's say your initial order, they did 1,000 units, which is very, very high. How many you gave away, how many units you'd have to reorder, and you can go and change this info in here to see what the actual upfront cost would be, your monthly expense, your monthly profit, and your total profit. But what I like to do, because this is not always right, they have 408. Now we might have to do a 6-pack. So we're gonna go and just type in that ultrasonic pest repeller and see how much it would actually cost us. Now we don't know exactly with shipping and whatnot, we'd have to contact suppliers, but $1 to $2 per piece. We know we need 6 pieces, so that right there is gonna be over $6. That's gonna be too expensive for us, plus shipping on that. So we would have to look at another, or we could do a lower amount. Let's say for fun, we're gonna do a 6-pack. So we're gonna do a 6-pack, and let's say we get it at $1.50 each. So what's that, $9? We'll say $9, and then we'll say shipping is going to be, because that pack of 6, we'll say $2 a unit. So our total cost is gonna be $11 per unit, which is pretty high. Now you can negotiate with them, but I'm gonna go back over, and what you can do, I like this calculator better honestly, is just type in Amazon FBA calculator, and the first thing that pops up, you can type in a product, and this is Amazon service, so I'll type in Sonic Pest Repeller, and I'll say, okay, I'm gonna do a pack of 6, so we're gonna do a pack of 6. The item price, so how much am I selling it for? Now, make sure you're under Amazon fulfillment. I'm gonna sell mine for $25.99 because that's the average. My cost to ship to Amazon, that's included in this product cost because my supplier sending it directly into Amazon. And the cost of the product for me, we said, is gonna be $11. So for something that sells for $26, I'm looking at $3.90, which is the 15% of my sale price. And then I'm looking at $3.23, which is the FBA fee from Amazon for each unit. Now these, the referral and the FBA fees, come out of your pocket, so you get charged that money after you make a sale. So it just comes out of your profit. So each unit we sell, we're getting $18.86 back to us, and $7.86 of that is profit. $11 was the cost of the product. So our profit would be about $8, which spending $11 on a product and making $8 isn't too bad. It's a pretty expensive product to start. This would probably not be one I would do unless the numbers looked very good and I could order a lower amount of inventory up front. So that is what I would do as far as product research, and that's kind of the method I go through. I'll play with different numbers on here, different categories, looking at products that have bad reviews, if I could change something. There's tons of different ways of doing product research, and the main thing is really just differentiating yourself when you do it. So I hope you guys found this video useful. If you did, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video for more.